What is the importance of a napkin folding into an industry or into a dining restaurant? Napkin folding is important in food service because it enhances the dining experience by adding visual effects and elegance, demonstrating attention to details, elevating the ambience, and providing a functional purpose like hygiene. Well-folded napkin can also reflect the establishment's brand and theme, making guests feel more welcomed and valued. That's the impression and that's the feel when you are the guest and you're entering to a restaurant in a table with a napkin folding in it. In this training, I will be guiding you through napkin folding of how do we do it. Very neat, very elegant. By the way, my name is Migs again, your online trainer, and let me guide you on doing this one. Napkin holding. A special table says that you really value your guest when you make the extra effort to set the tables beautifully. The pyramid napkin fold, the standing fan napkin fold, the bishop hat napkin fold, the candle napkin fold, the rosebud napkin fold, and the crown napkin fold. These are the few examples of napkin folding that we do in the hotel, sometimes in the beach setup, and also in the restaurants. Well, this varies. This depends upon the setup, the ambience of where will you be setting your function. Just like in banquet, you can set everything, but make sure to eat nowadays. Just a tip that you cannot use the candle putting it inside the champagne flute because of the sanitation purposes. So we try to avoid that classic presentation of the napkin. However, in the other folding, you can use it, but it depends upon the instruction of your banquet waiter or banquet manager or even your restaurant managers. They have this transition that we call on how to and when is the perfect timing of each and every napkin. And on the beach setup, we need to have a napkin folding which is very secured in winds that can resist wind and easy to set up, things like that. We have a lot actually. We have suk type. We have yeah, the bishop is one of the good napkin setup on the beach side because you can put it inside the in a bowl or consomme cup, which is making it secured. This class napkin folding technique is very simple, as you can see, fast and can be made easily with most napkins. If the napkin being used is thin and floppy, then iron it with the starch. That's how we do it in a classic way, to make it more stiff, to make it easy to fold. But it depends upon the kind of cloth that your restaurant has. Some of them they have a very soft, so you can ask your supervisors or your managers when they ask you for this one. But of course, when it is been done, you can do it also. Okay, I hope you like that video, the previous one, the pyramid napkin, and let's go to other one. Well, the standing fan napkin fold is very elegant and decorative. One of the classic that's been used in social setup in banquet. Well, nothing more that can beat a fan fold. Um, it's very classic napkin folding technique as usual, and iron has to be not unnecessary. But again, this one is really elegant, and a lot of time has to, actually not a lot of time, but preparation and proper timing is needed on doing this one. As you can see in the video, it's easy to fold, but when you store it, usually collapse because of the, so your seniors can assist you with this. Okay, next to that one is the bishop's hat. The bishop's hat napkin fold. This is a classic dinner napkin folding. Okay, but it can be difficult to line up the customers or the corners in the cup. Some starch and iron make it easier to. So as you can notice, and as you will notice, most of the housekeeping department use starch just to strengthen this one. So it will be stiff. It will be like paper. When you fold it, it will stand erect. That's how we do it the classic way. But however, nowadays there are a lot of new fiber existed in the hotel, so it will surely stand. That's the bishop hat's napkin fold. Elegant, usually been used on the presidential tables. Well, there's a lot more ways we could fold the napkin. It's just a matter of creativity, timing, depending sometimes on the motive of the restaurant or banquet event. This folding represents the formality of the table in which you wish to set. Again, proper timing and preparation is needed for all of this. You can see a lot of this. If you want to know, you can search the YouTube channel for this table napkin folding. But what I've shown to you is just merely sample of our classic table napkin. There's a lot. Actually, there's already a double fan, things like that. We have a banana type. So it's up to you what to do, but be careful because some of those are just origamis. No, it's been used with paper, created with paper, and some are the real ones. So you analyze. Just like this bird of paradise, it is a good display also on top of your show plates. Just make sure to it that you also know, or they also teach you on how to disassemble that with a single touch. When I say a single touch, just 2 fingers and it will release everything. Because later on, after the guest arrives, after seating the guest, the next thing that you're gonna do is put it on your on their lap. So there'll be more in our training on how to properly put it on top of the lap of our guest. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our topic, the napkin folding, one of the very classic but very elegant, and brings a feeling to our guest, an impression that which will last on their dining experience. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please leave me a comment if you need more of these trainings so that I can create one. And thank you so much. God bless, and don't forget to please subscribe.